Good morning, chat. Oh, let's get a few more people in this morning and then we will start the auction. Um, hmm. Hold on, let me grab one thing. Well, or not, because I can't move it. All right, guys. All right, we're going to start with this little America's Most Beautiful Silver Coins, 1939. Now, maybe. Maybe not this one if I can't get it out. All right, so we're not starting with that one because I can't even get the darn thing out of it. Let's see if we can do a 1940. Okay. All right, we're going to start with a 1940 because I couldn't get the other one won't slide out. All right. Comes in this little sleeve, 1940. All right, we have a 1940 Walking Liberty $50 and a 1940 Mercury dime. This is what we're going to start for auction number 1. $20. All right, guys, this is going to be auction number 1. A 1940 Walking Liberty $50 and a 1940 Mercury dime. And it comes in this little case. All right, Nat, thank you. That was auction number 1. Thank you. All right, let's try a different year. See if I can get this one open before I put it out. Okay. All right, we're going to do a 1938. Comes in this beautiful, oh yeah, and I got a COA. All right, again, 1938. Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime with 90% silver. Cute little set. It's going to be auction number 2. Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime. Walking Liberty $50 and Mercury dime. It comes with a COA. It's auction number 2. 1938. All right, Jay George, thank you for your first purchase. Put it in there. All right, do one more of those and then we'll switch it up. If I can open it. All right. All right. The 1935. 1935. Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime. All right. It's going to be auction number 3. A Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime. 5-ounce bar price. Boss Man is not here. He did not. I am assuming it's the same as Friday, but I'm not quite sure. So I will text him in a minute and ask. All right, James. Thank you for your first purchase. Auction number 3. Or Steven, if you want to call him real quick. Hmm. Let's see. Let me run 2 quarters while I try to figure this out this morning. All right. We have a 1964 and 1950. 2 Washington quarters. I don't know where my other stand is. There he is. 2 Washington quarters, 90% silver. This is going to be auction number 4. No answer. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume it's the same price as Friday or Saturday. I don't have any 5-ounce bars in front of me, so I'll have to talk to him about that before we do those. All right, Salisbury, thank you for your first purchase. It's auction number 4. Let's do 1/10 of troy ounce, 999 pure silver. I don't know which way this flips. Did he give you any prices, Sally?
Most certainly did not.
He did not. All right, Steven just tried to call him and he didn't answer, so.
Well, he's got that loud power washer on.
Oh,
Okay. Don't know what to tell you.
yes.
Same as,
It should be the same as Friday and Saturday. Right.
because I don't know that.
It hasn't. I've already looked, I know. All right, this is auction number 5. We have 1/10 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. Let's see what it says. 1/10 troy ounce, 1/10 troy ounce. We're at almost 67. 1/10 troy ounce. All right, Sparty, thank you. That was auction 5. Yeah, I'm going to say it's at least 69. Just to be on the safe side, guys. All right, let's do 1923 piece silver dollar. 1923 piece silver dollar. 1923 piece silver dollar, 90% silver. This is auction number 6. 1923 piece silver dollar. 1923 piece silver dollar. Can you show that? Yes, I'll have to grab some. I don't even have any in front of me right this second. Okay. That was auction number 6. Thank you. All right, we're going to do, this is a 1 gram. I don't know if y'all can see that. 1 gram fine silver. It's Valcamby. Came off of Valcamby Big Bar. 1 gram fine silver. This is auction 7. 1 gram. 1 gram fine silver. 999 fine silver. 1 gram fine silver. It's auction number 7. All right, Salisbury, thank you. All right, I'll run one and walk away and go grab. I'm just gonna run a Franklin. Osman doesn't sell at Melt. No, he doesn't. All right, we have 1954. 1954 Denver. Franklin, $50, 90% silver. 1954 Denver, Franklin half dollar, 90% silver. This is auction number 8. I'm walking away for a second, guys. Hold on, let me grab some. All right, thanks, guys. Sorry, I had to walk away and grab some. That was auction number 8. All right, I am going to err on the side of caution because I don't want Boss Man to fire me. But I have the 5 troy ounces with the Morgan on the top and the waffle back. We have the Indian and the Buffalo. That's the Morgan. And then we have Atmex, 5 troy ounces. All right. So, because it's almost 67, I am going to say 350. I'm going to say 70 an ounce just so I am safe and I don't lose my job. All right, guys. That gives him his. Let me see if that's right. I just don't want to get fired. Mm. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I could do a 5 for. I mean the lowest would be 350. It'd be around 74 an ounce. Should be around 74 an ounce. Any earlier date, Mercury dimes. All right, let me see. I can do some Mercury dimes. I don't know what years they are. We don't look at the years. I just put them together. What is this? A 39, a 41, and a 42. I'm going to run this while I'm going back through we have 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver. It's going to be auction number 9. All right, so I can keep looking and see what this all says. Including whatnot fees to get mill an ounce would be around 74 an ounce. Okay. Well, y'all are being very honest. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it's like 370. And I said 350, so I'm going to say 360. How about that, guys? How about that? And I'm just to be safe, and I just don't want, again, he's not here this morning. So I will run one and see if y'all are interested. All right, I'm going to run. I have a bunch of Morgan ones. So it's got the Morgan head, 5 troy ounces, 999 fine silver. Got the waffle back. All right, see if anyone's interested. I do 5 troy ounces, 999 fine silver. 5 troy ounces, 999 fine silver. It's all right if y'all don't. I understand. All right, put that up. All right, let's do a Morgan. See how Morgan can do this morning. All right, Morgan silver dollar, 1890. 1890 New Orleans. 1890 New Orleans, Morgan silver dollar. This will be auction number 10. 1890 New Orleans, Morgan silver dollar. And I don't have any fractional gold buffaloes. You can check on our website at www.integritycoinstore.com. But other than that, yeah, I don't have any in front of me. All right, thank you, Terry. That was auction 10. All right, guys. I'm gonna run a giveaway. Y'all get in that giveaway. Everybody get in that giveaway. Let's get some people in here. All right, we're gonna do. All right, we have a Canada Maple Leaf, 1 ounce, 9999 fine silver. And this one is a 2019 with beautiful Queen Elizabeth on the front. Canada Maple Leaf. Canada Maple Leaf. 9999 1 ounce fine silver. Canada Maple Leaf. Canada Maple Leaf. Canada Maple Leaf. 1 ounce 9999 fine silver. All right. I want those this morning. Let's see how a quarter troy ounce 999 fine silver. Quarter troy ounce. All right, has the Indian on the front and the eagle on the back. Right down the bottom, a quarter troy ounce 999 fine silver. All right, this is going to be auction number 11. Quarter troy ounce 999 fine silver. Quarter troy ounce 999 fine silver. 1/4 troy ounce 999 fine silver. All right, Mike, thank you for your first purchase. It was auction 17. All right. Can I get this one out? I can. All right, we're going to run another one of these. 1941, America's most beautiful silver coins. All right. We have a Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime, 1941. Let me see it back. Comes with the COA. It's sticking out back there. All right, this is going to be auction number 12. We have a Walking Liberty $50 and a Mercury dime, 1941, 90% silver. This is auction number 12. 1941 Walking Liberty $50, 1941 Mercury dime, 90% silver. Auction number 12. All right, Glenada. It's auction 12. Thank you. All right. 1964 Kennedy $50 and 1964 Kennedy $50. Two 1964 Kennedy $50, 90% silver. It's going to be auction number 13. Two 1964 Kennedy $50. Two 1964 Kennedy $50, 90% silver. Two 1964 Kennedy $50. All right, Terry, thank you. Auction 13. All right, we're going to do 40%. We got 1968. and 1965. 1968 and 1965. Two Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver. This is auction number 14. Morning. 1965 and 1968. Two 40% silver Kennedy half dollars. 1965 and 1968.
I didn't know.
All right, Frogman, thank you for your first purchase. It's auction 14. Oh, and the winner is this morning J.W. Gwynn. Gun? I don't know how to say that. Congratulations. In 1945 and through 1945, Walking Liberty half dollars. Through 1945, Walking Liberty half dollars. It's going to be auction 15. To 1945, Walking Liberty half dollars, 90% silver. To 1945, Walking Liberty half dollars, 90% silver. It's auction 15. To 1945, Walking Liberty half dollars. All right, Terry, thank you. Let's do. All right. All right, we're going to do a 1927 Standing Liberty Quarter. 1927 Standing Liberty Quarter. It's going to be auction 16. 1927 Standing Liberty Quarter. $19.27 Standing Liberty Quarter. All right, Glenada. Thank you. That was auction 16. Gold Eagle. I have a tenth of an ounce Gold Eagles. And we started those at, I think it was $4.90. So I do have like a half a tube of those. I don't know if you can see them inside. So if you are interested, I'm hoping that's the right price, but I think he was doing $4.90. All right. We have a 1905 San Francisco. 1905 San Francisco Barber Quarter. It's auction number 17. 1905 San Francisco Barber Quarter. Or the Cowboy Indian. Yes, I do. I wasn't sure if anybody was interested in 999, so that's why I kept just running these. But I'll run one of those next. 1905 San Francisco Barber Quarter. All right, Glenada, thank you. All All right, guys, we have a cowboy and an Indian. Cowboy and an Indian. All right, see, half troy ounce and a half troy ounce. It's 1 troy ounce. 999 fine silver. Guess they're called breakaways. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see. You can break these apart, and I don't know why anybody would do that, but hey guys, cowboy and Indian. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Indian and the cowboy. It's auction number 18. All right, Jeffrey, thank you. All right, let's see. What is this? Is this a half ounce? Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna do. All right, this is a half ounce. It's got the Walking Liberty on the front. Back. All right. 1/2 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's a copy of the design, which is why it says copy on it. Copy of the design of the American Silver Eagle. This is gonna be auction 19. Let's see how a half ounce does. 1/2 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/2 troy ounce. It's a copy of the design of American Silver Eagle. Just check out our Whatnot store, guys. We got some stuff in there, boss man. All right, Mike, thank you. Boss man gave me to put on. All right. Do we have any penny books? We don't. When we get those in, I try to get rid of them like that day or the next day. All right, some people like these. And I forgot I put these together. All right, we have 2 war nickels. 2 war nickels. All right. P and a D, 2 war nickels. I don't know much about nickels, but 2 war nickels. 2 war nickels. How much is the gold eagle? Which one's the one sitting behind us? The one in the blue box is a 1/4 ounce. I'd have to call boss man. It was like 12 something on Friday or Saturday. And then the 2021 in the black box, the 1/10 ounce proof, has like a $200 or $250 premium added to spot or something like that. So I know that was pretty that one's pretty expensive. I guess there's some crazy premium on it. That was auction 6. Thank you, Louis. I do have this sitting here, so this must have just came in. This is a half ounce. This says happy birthday. This is a half ounce or half gram of 999 fine gold. What does he say up there? I think this is like 90. I don't know if that's right or not, but we're gonna say I'm trying to do the math real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is like 90 if anyone's interested. Oh, thank you, Joe, for rating with Party of 21. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, thanks for the raid. All right, we have a Mercury dime and a Barber dime. Mercury dime and a Barber dime. The Barber dime's kind of dirty, but still 90% silver. Mercury dime and a Barber dime. This is going to be auction 21. Mercury dime and a Barber dime. Mercury and a Barber. Both 90% silver. Mercury dime and a Barber dime. Auction 21. Okay, Louie, thank you. Auction 21. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna run this at a buck and go and see how this goes. And if I don't think Boss Man's gonna like the price, then I won't run any more of these, but I'm going to. All right, it is a buffalo and an Indian, buffalo and an Indian. All right, 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, comes in a cap, direct fit. All right, we're gonna run this at a buck and go and see how this goes, guys. All right, this is auction 22. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, Indian and buffalo. Buffalo silver round, 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Boss man calling you? No, he is not. Apparently, he is power washing his house. So, all right, thank you for your first purchase, Isaiah. No liver tads either. No, we don't. That was auction 22. I know everybody asks. I wish he would order some and get them in, or however he gets them. I don't know. He is going to call me. Okay. Sounds good. All right. That one did okay. So we're going to do a 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. We got the bull and the bear. Guess that's for the stock market. Bull and the bear. All right, guys. 1 troy ounce, 999. So we're going to run this at a buck and go. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Boss man is calling. Good morning. Okay. Okay. 490 on the 10th. Okay. The carded 178. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, I will. All right, bye. All right, yeah. So I was a little right. Boss man said 10-ounce bars was 700, 5-ounce bars 350. Um, thank you, Trey, for auction number 23. The 10th ounce Eagles are for 90. My 1 gram carded. So I like these 1 gram carded. Those are 178. 2.5 grams, which I have like these cool, they look like credit cards, guys. Y'all are interested. This is like a 5 gram. Looks like it's on a credit card. I don't know. It's 5 grams. Those are like 8.90. So y'all let me know. And it's Snoopy's birthday. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do. Well, these are kind of falling out, but we're gonna run these anyways. All right, guys, it's kind of falling out. I'm gonna have to put it in a bag. I'm gonna have to do this upside down. All right, we have 2 Roosevelt dimes and a Mercury dime. 2 Roosevelt dimes and a Mercury dime. These are 90% silver. And this flip is horrible. I don't know. It doesn't look like the staple went through the bottom. All right, so I have to put it in a bag. But so we're gonna run this. Sorry, you did. No, I don't have any. What is it? The Confederate notes. I don't. I don't really do notes because I don't know much about him unless he's, like, handed them to me and said, "Okay, run these at," but he's not here today, so. Alright, 2 Roosevelt dimes and a Mercury dime, 90% silver. All right, Glenada, thank you. Let me put that in a bag. That was auction 24. Got them last week. I can just come in the store. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything. That was really cheap. But you know, it happens. It's yeah, probably best. Yes, no problem. All right, we have a 1905 San Francisco. Oh, this one's not as nice as the last one. 1905 San Francisco. Barber quarter, 1905 San Francisco. Still 90% silver. What 10-ounce bars do you have for today? Okay, I'll show those next. 1905 San Francisco. 1905 San Francisco. Barber quarter. Barber quarter, 90% silver. It's auction 25. Oh, I can sip my drink. All right, thank you, Rap. That was auction 25. Where's the store located? We are in Pocosin, like right outside of Yorktown. All right, for the 10-ounce bars that I have in front of me, I have the Indian and the Buffalo. We have the Morgan design. Got the waffle back on the back. Morgan. No, it's Walking Liberty, not Morgan, excuse me. It's got like the Walking Liberty on the top. And we have, what is this? 10-ounce Pan American. Yeah, buck and go. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Good morning, Ed. Take 25 for 4. I can't answer that. That would be a boss man question on the penny sets. But I'm gonna run one of these because somebody asked. If this isn't the one you want, then I can switch it out, but I'm gonna run this because I think he did do a good deal on this. All right, 700 on a 10 troy ounces. 999 fine silver, 10 troy ounces. Got the Walking Liberty, and then just the waffle back. Yes, 372 with Creek. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to run those again. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Trying to make everyone happy. All right. We have the Statue of Liberty. And of course, we'll flip this way. All right. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right. Boss man gave me starting prices, so. Gave me starting prices. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. So got the torch and Lady Liberty. All right, got the Statue of Liberty. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This is auction 26. All right, Kendall, thank you. All right, 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This one flips this way. Got the Aztec calendar on the back. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Got the Aztec calendar on the back. The design in person is way prettier, guys. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, Hogzilla, thank you for your first purchase. That was auction 27. All right. Good morning. All right, we're gonna have a year of the horse. Year of the horse, 2026, 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. Year of the horse. It is really quiet today. It's nice. It's a Monday, so it's really nice to be quiet. All right. Year of the horse, 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. It's actually the year of the fire horse. It comes around every 60 years. Somebody on here told me about it and I had to Google it. All right, Raph, thank you. It was auction 28. Boss man is out. He is at home power washing his house. So it's very quiet today. I'm okay with that on a Monday. Horse is my sign. Nice. Any kooks? We do have some. I don't have any in front of me, but I can grab some. Let me run this. All right, 1964. That's a better looking 1964. 1964. All right, I'm going to go grab some kooks while I'm running this. So 1964 Kennedy half dollars, 90% silver. It's going to be auction 29. I'll be right back, guys. To 1964 Kennedy half dollars, 90% silver. This is auction 29. Thank you, Louie. All right, you know he starts these higher. They have. It's the fire horse. Yes. This is mine too. Wish I could have grabbed that one. I can run another one of those. Somebody asked for a kookaburra, so I'm going to run this. This is a 2026, 1 ounce, 9999. Beautiful silver. It's got King Charles on this one. $1. Looks like a reverse proof. These are so pretty. These are my favorite. The design of that is like my. All right. I don't know what he would run this at. So I'm going to be err on the side of caution on this and say 75. All right, guys. Err on the side of caution and say 75. I'm not really sure. I know he puts a premium on these. This is going to be auction 30. It's a 2026, 1 ounce, 9999 silver kookaburra. Got King Charles. All right, Raph, thank you. It's auction 30. The blue box. No, the blue box is a gold eagle. It's a 1/4 ounce gold eagle, and I'm pretty sure it's like 12 something. Year of the rabbit. I don't have any year of the rabbit. But I can run another horse. I can run another horsey. We got year of the horse. Again, it's the fire horse. All right, 2026, 1 ounce, 999 silver. Cook Island, no. Some of these I don't even know what y'all are asking for, but if I don't know it, that means I definitely do not have it. What is a Cook Island? Because I've seen somebody else has asked that before. Year of the horse. Year of the horse, 1 ounce. I'll have to like Google it and find out. Year of the horse. 1 ounce, 999 silver. They make different stuff, golden. Oh, okay. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I do. I gotta find it. All right, let me run something in between because I don't really like to do. Run some pennies. I don't really do pennies. So, and Boss Man is not here. He usually does the pennies. All right, we're going to do an Indian and a buffalo. This is 1 troy ounce. It's a 1/2 ounce on this side, 1/2 ounce on the other. They're like, it's like a breakaway. Cowboy and Indian. Cowboy and Indian, 1 ounce. Breaker bar. Okay. Breaker bar. Cowboy and Indian. Cowboy and Indian. 1/2 a troy ounce, 9.99 fine silver, and a 1/2 a troy ounce. Cowboy and Indian. Auction 32. All right, thank you. Now I'll do that right now as we speak. I'm glad you. Let's do that. Let's run a buyer's giveaway, guys. Cage Coachman did them originally, I think. Okay. All right, that was auction 32. All right, now I'll run another Year of the Horse for you. All right, Year of the Horse. 2026, 1 ounce. Any Aztecs? Yes, I do. Auction. Oh my God, I got to get a drink. If I lose my voice again this week, I'm going to be so mad. All right, Year of the Horse. Year of the Horse, 1 ounce, 9.99. Ounce Aztec calendars. I did. I had a bunch of those. Where'd they go? Where is that one? 1 ounce. All right, Hilltown. There you go. It was auction 33. And I don't know if this is what you mean by Aztec, but this is an Aztec calendar. 1 troy ounce, 9.99 fine silver. Got the Aztec calendar on the back. One troy ounce, 9.99 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 9.99 fine silver. It's auction 34. 1 troy ounce, 9.99 fine silver. All right, Raph, thank you. It's auction 34. All right, let's run a buck and go. Let's run a buck and go. We're going to do a 1926 piece silver dollar. 1926 piece silver dollar. I can see that really well. It's going to be auction 35. Nope. 1926 piece silver dollar. PayPal if you have a bunch of Aztecs. Is it possible to put one aside? We have a bunch of Aztecs. I'm pretty sure I do. You won't want going to put one to this. Are you coming into the store? What are the details on the gold eagle? All right. Well, first off, that was auction 35. Thank you, Renata. That was 35. Okay. Where's your store? We are located in Poquoson, Virginia, right outside of Yorktown. All right. This is a 1/4 ounce. Let's see. This is in the blue box. Blue box. This is a quarter troy ounce. I don't know if y'all can read that. 1/4 troy ounce. And I'd have to call the boss man, but I'm pretty sure it starts at like 12 something. Pretty sure that was the price he gave me on Friday or Saturday. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. I got turnovers right there.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
You got them?
I did. I brought them in.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that Richard wasn't going to be here this morning.
Oh, is he got a doctor's appointment?
No, he's power washing his house.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, then I guess
Be
I'll
able
have
to
to eat
grab-
it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be able to grab it your Wednesday show. I'll just check back then. Been trying to get an Aztec for a while. Let me see if I have one in front. If I don't have any more in front of me, definitely have them in the back. Yeah, I don't see any more right this second. I'll say I could run another one. I'm gonna run this while I'm waiting. I'm trying to look for that. All right, we're gonna do an 1886 Morgan silver dollar. Okay. Bringing something and he is not there. I love it. I didn't know. I know. 1886 Morgan silver dollar. 1886 Morgan silver dollar. This is auction 36. I know I have them. I'll make sure I have them on Wednesday. I don't know if I have any more in front of me. All right, and the winner is Glenada. Congratulations. $18.86 Morgan silver dollar. Glenada, thank you. All right.
Got that out pretty quick then.
Gonna do an Indian and a buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. He said I can run these. We have so many of the Indian and buffaloes. Run these at 68. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. And a cap. Direct fit. Indian and buffalo. Auction 37. What does this say? Yeah, no problem. All right, Kendall, thank you. That was auction 37. Let's do a 10th. All right, we have 1/10 ounce. I don't know if you can read that on the bottom. 1/10 ounce, 999 fine silver. Got the Indian and the eagle. 1/10. God, that's really hard to see. 1/10, 999 fine silver. This is auction 38. 1/10. 1/10. Any American Silver Eagles. I don't have any in front of me. I went to grab some, and Boss Man's son has decided to put a monster box on top of the ones that I can grab. So I can't even get to them because I can't pick up the monster box. 1/10 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/10. All right, Amanda, thank you. Auction 38. All right, let's do a 1/4 ounce. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, it's got the Aztec calendar on the back. Did have these in 1 ounce, but this one is a 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. So auction 39. 1/4 of troy ounce. 1/4 troy ounce. 1/4 of troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, Raft. Auction 39. All right. We're going to do a 1943. God, can you see what that is? Is that a San Francisco? Let me see. This is horrible. Yes. All right, 1943 San Francisco. And
So you only got enough for me?
Yeah. Well, I got it for all 4 of us because I know Mike's not here on Monday, which he can't really eat those anyways because of his diabetes. So, and then the 1944. All right, we have 2 Walking Liberty half dollars. 2 Walking Liberty half dollars. This is gonna be auction 40. 90 dose, 90% silver. Auction 40. 1943 S and 1944. 2 Walking Liberty half dollars. 2 Walking Liberty half dollars. 90% silver. This is auction 40. Two Walking Liberty half dollars. All right, Henny, thank you. Auction 40.
D-Legends.
Mm-hmm. Will you let Sally know? She came in and kind of and I didn't tell her. I'm gonna do another one of these. I have another one of these. 1941, America's Most Beautiful Silver Coin. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, I got some. Why is this not coming out? Oh, I got it. 1941, America's Most Beautiful Silver Coin. All right, I got a Walking Liberty half dollar and a Mercury dime. Let's set that up there. All right. 1941 Walking Liberty half dollar and 1941 Mercury dime, both 90% silver. Comes in this little case, little sleeve. 1941. This is the reverse. Cool. All right, Granada, thank you. That was auction 41. COA fell out. Hold on a second. Sure. Just back in there. All right, let's do a different buffalo. We're gonna run a different buffalo. Indian in the buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Got the Indian in the buffalo. All right, we have 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. We got the Indian and the buffalo. Indian and the buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This is auction 42. Hey, Raph, thank you. All right, guys, we're going to do. I got a few of these in, so I'm just trying to throw them in every once in a while. 1936, America's Most Beautiful Silver Coin. All right. And we have the Walking Liberty and Mercury Dime. I'm assuming they're all the same thing. I don't know. I'm just kind of opening, learning what they are when y'all are. All right, it's going to be auction 43. Auction 43. Comes with a COA. COA. It comes with the sleeve. 1936 Walking Liberty half dollar and a 1936 Mercury dime. 90% silver. Comes in this cool little sleeve. This is auction 43. 1936 Walking Liberty half dollar, 1936 Mercury dime, both 90% silver. All right, Raph, thank you. 36. COA back in here. That was auction 43. Sorry, I was reading the front of the. All right, let's see. It's auction 43. I don't have any 21 piece dollars in front of me. You can go check online at www.integritycoinstore.com. I know we have some on there. But since you asked for a piece, yes, I will run a piece. 1923 piece silver dollar. 1923 piece silver dollar. It's auction 44. 1923 piece silver dollar. 1923 piece silver dollar. 90% silver. $19.23 piece silver dollar. It's auction 44. All right, Glenada, thank you. All right, how about a Morgan, guys? Let's do a 1897 Morgan silver dollar. New Orleans. I love when they're dark like this. It shows all the details. I love that. It's auction 45. The 1897 Morgan silver dollar. 1897 Morgan silver dollar. You doing 2 shows today? I don't know. Am I? Is that what it says? 1897 Morgan silver dollar. It says I am. Well, I guess I am. What time is the other one? All right, Glenada, thank you. It's auction 45. Let's see. And all right, guys. I love these just because I love fractionals, I guess. It's an $8 piece. Beautiful Queen Elizabeth on the front. All right. Canada Wildlife Series 2016. 1 1/2 ounce. 1 1/2 ounce. 9999 fine silver. You have maples. I do have maples. No pandas. 1 1/2 ounce. 1 1/2 ounce. All right. And I just did the math. All right. If that's wrong, y'all. I don't know. I think I did the math right. 1 1/2 ounce. 1 1/2 ounce. 9999 fine silver. Beautiful coins. 1 1/2 ounce. I'll run a maple next. All right, Raph, thank you. That's 46. All right, I have a 1 ounce Canada maple leaf. 1 ounce, 9999 fine silver. Got beautiful Queen Elizabeth on the front. 2019. All right, guys. 1 ounce Canada maple leaf. The pretty mark on the bottom of the other maple leaf. One ounce, 9999 fine silver. Canada maple leaf, 2019. All right, that was auction 47. Thank you, Raph. Let's do another 10th. All right. 1/10 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, SD bullion. Oh, that flips this way. Got the eagle on the back. Freedom. All right. 999 plus fine silver. 1/10 troy ounce. So auction 48. 1/10 troy ounce. 999 fine silver. 1/10 troy ounce. Right, Raft. That was actually 48. What do y'all want? I guess I only got a couple more auctions since. Here, let's do a giveaway. Do a buyer's giveaway with some 64 Kennedys. Yes, I can do that. Ew, not that one. That one's not pretty. All right. All right, two 1964 Kennedy half dollars. There's one. There's another one. Two 1964 Kennedy half dollars. 90% silver. It's going to be auction 49. Two 1964 Kennedy half dollars. 90% silver. I was going to stop at 50, Steven, but I'll do the next 4 minutes for the giveaway. All right, Raph. Thank you. All right, let's do another piece. We have a 1922. Do you have any more 64 Kennedys? I do. 1922 piece silver dollar. Forgot the flips this way. 1922 piece silver dollar. It's gonna be auction 50. 1922 piece silver dollar. 90% silver. This is auction 50. $19.22 piece silver dollar. 1922 piece silver dollar. All right, Glenada, thank you. It's auction 50. All right, 1964 Kennedy half dollar. 1964. It's got some black on it, but the other ones I have sitting here are not good looking at all. I'm gonna run this for auction 51. Two 1964 Kennedy half dollars. Two 1964 Kennedy half dollars. So auction 51. All right, Henny, thank you. Auction 51. All right, we're gonna do 3 dimes. 2 mercury dimes, 1 barber. All three 90% silver. Got a barber dime and 2 mercury dimes. It's gonna be auction 52. Barber dime, 2 mercury dimes. $19.14 barber dime and 41 and 44 mercury dimes. All right, Raph, thank you. That's 52. Let's run another. We're gonna run another buffalo. All right. We have the Indian and the buffalo, 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. One troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This is auction 53. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, thank you, Hawk. That was 53. All right, we're gonna do a 1 ounce silverback precious metals, 999 fine silver, 2022. Take your silver back. One ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. Silverback precious metals. One ounce. All right, and the winner is Jeffrey. Congratulations. All right, Raph, that was auction 54. Thank you. All right. Let me see if I can find that. That. All right, guys. If I can find the other one. Hold on. All right, good. This is going to be my last auction of the morning. All right, we're going to do 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This has got the Aztec calendar on the back. That's 1 ounce. All right, then I have a half troy ounce, 999 fine silver with the Aztec on the back. All right, I can see both of those. Plus, I'm going to do a 1/4 ounce with the Aztec and the 1/10 ounce. All right, I'm going to run this for auction. Run this for auction 55. Is that what it is? My last auction? It's the last auction in the morning. Apparently, I have another show later. No 20ths. No. All right, guys. I am going to buck and go this. But y'all, please do me good or Boss Man will never, ever, ever let me. I'm trying to, like, do the math real quick in my head. He'll never let me do this again. But I'm going to buck and go it. Y'all do me good, please. It's auction 55, my last auction. We have 1 troy ounce. We have a 1/2 ounce. We have a 1/4 ounce. And we have a 1/10 ounce. All right, guys. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate it. My last auction. We have 1 troy ounce, 1 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce, and a 1/10 ounce. Thank you, Raft. Y'all are great. I guess I will see y'all later. Come join me. Apparently, I have a second show today. I don't know what time. I guess we'll all have to look and learn together. But I will see y'all in a little bit. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Steven, I'll see you. See you at 1. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. Oh, and show.